Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. Today we are going to be doing a smoky, bronzy pink Valentine's Day look for date night. And I'm going to be using several different palettes in order to achieve this look. So the first palette I'm going to be using is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. Love this palette, guys. If you're looking for a palette that's really easy to travel with and that can transition very easily from either daytime or nighttime looks, this is the palette to pick up. This is an oldie but a goodie, and it's just beautiful packaging. Doesn't have a lot of fallout. The colors blend really easily. I'm very impressed with this palette and I really like it so much. I use it like every single day. And another palette that I'm going to be using is the KKW Beauty palette. This is her classic eyeshadow palette. I, guys, use this palette every single day just for really neutral looks, and I just love it. This, again, her mattes are not chalky at all. They're very smooth, they're very blendable, and her shimmers really pick up really nicely. If you can see that. Just love her shimmers, love the palette. And I am going to be using on my lid to achieve this look the Stila Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadow. I love these liquid eyeshadows from Stila. They are just, you know, they provide that wonderful glow to the eyelid. I just love it. So we are going to be using the color, not Jezebel, we're going to be using the color Kitten for this look, and I love it. Okay, so let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not a makeup expert or anything. I'm not a certified makeup artist by any means, so I just want to give you guys that disclosure before we start. This is my first makeup tutorial with an eye look, so this is just how I do it. So I'm going to start with the Stila eyeshadow, their liquid eyeshadow, and I'm going to just apply this kind of as a base all over my eye. Do you guys see that? Oh, it's like so sparkly and fun. I just love it so much. Okay, and I'm just going to take my finger and kind of help blend that out. I've tried using this before with a brush and it just doesn't work out very good, so I prefer to use it with my finger. And I already have falsies on, you guys. I only apply my falsies maybe once a week, and I leave them on for the remaining time. So if you guys can see that, do you guys see how shimmery that is? And that was just a very light layer of it. And it's just this kind of pearlescent, very natural shimmer to the eye. I hope that you guys can see that. Okay, so I applied that to my base, the Stila. And now I am going to go in with my Urban Decay palette. If you guys can see that there, and I am going to use the color Stranded, that shimmery color right there, and I'm just going to use that to go over my Stila and kind of pack that onto the lid. So in order to achieve that, I'm going to be using this flat brush that I have to really get that on my lid. I just got these brushes from, this is by Eco Tools, just by its drugstore brand. And I'm going to take that brush and I'm really going to put it on Stranded, really pack that on really good. Tap some of the excess off. And then I am just going to pack that onto the lid. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh, it's all shimmery and like fun. I just love it so much. Okay. Take some of the excess off, and I'm going to do that to the other eye as well. I'm trying to make this look like really simple, something that, you know, anybody can do, not too overcomplicated. Okay, so if you guys can see, I would say that that's pretty shimmery. If you guys can see that on my lid. And now I am going to go in with like a fluffier brush. This is just a brush that I got from a Costco makeup brush set. And I am going to use the Still Shot color right there. And I am going to put that like in the crease of my eye and try to buff it out really good using windshield wiper motions. And do that on the other eye as well. Okay, now I'm going to go into the KKW Beauty palette, and she does not have the names of her eyeshadows on her palette, so I'm going to have to match up which color I'm looking at. And it looks like I'm going to use the bottom color right here. It's more of that rosy plum color, and that looks like it is in the color Dash. Once again, it's the KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette in Classic. I am using this color right here in Dash, and I am going to go over like the outer V of my eye and just dip my brush in there, if you guys can see that. Okay, and I'm gonna dip, try to brush off that excess, and then really go into that outer part of my eye and try to darken up that corner right there, that outer V. There we go, and I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye. Want to really try to stay in the corner over there to kind of really darken that up. And then I'm going to go in with this more of a, I don't know what you would call this, more of a coral kind of rosy color in the color Selfish. And I'm just going to go back into my crease area with that. Apply a little bit more of it. Okay. As I said before, I am not a makeup artist, but I am taking that same color in Selfish and kind of running it underneath the rim of my eye, of my under eye, my lower lash line. And now I'm going to go back with that Still Shot yet again. I'm just gonna make the crease a little more pronounced with that pink, not too much. And then I'm also going to apply it yet again in my lower lash line area. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. And now I am going to take this color in Blaze. of my Urban Decay palette. I'm just gonna dip my ring finger in it. Look at how that shines, guys. Isn't that so pretty? And I'm going to put that in the corner of my eye. I'll try to make it a little shimmery. Do the same thing to the other eye. And I also like to apply shimmers on my brow bone as well. So I'm gonna take that same color in Blaze from the Urban Decay Born to Run palette and just kind of run that along my brow bone to kind of make it shimmer and pop a little bit. Okay, and last but not least, guys, I haven't used eyeliner in a minute. I usually just use my eyeshadow, my black eyeshadow, to like line my eyes. So I'm going to take this brush that I have here. It's very, very thin. I got this also in my Costco set. And what I usually do is I just dampen it just with a little bit of water. And I'm going to go back into my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And I'm going to apply the color Jet, which is a very dark black color. That is the color Jet. And I'm just going to smudge it around in there. And I'm going to line my upper lash. I just kind of smudge it out. Okay, really want to line it there really nice. And I'm kind of like winging it out a little bit to make the eyes look a little more slanted. And I am doing it from the from edge to edge on my eye. And I'm going to apply a little bit more. And just line my eye again. And I will also do my bottom lash line as well. Kind of darken up my bottom lash line a little bit. No, I'll just do the bottom. I'm just applying that Jet just directly under the lower lash line. And then I might actually take some more of that pink color and instill and apply it a little bit more to the top to give it that kind of pinkish pop. And maybe, I'm sorry, I'm just playing around now. Maybe just a little more of my KKW Beauty and Dash and just darken up that edge right there. Okay. And lighten up the lid one more time with the KKW Chicago. Ooh-hoo-wee. Okay, so that's really light. No. You guys are probably like, what are you doing? Now I gotta reline my eyes again. So, like I said, guys, this is my first eyeshadow tutorial, and it's just fun, but I just wanted it a little more pronounced. Okay, you guys, so that is it. I'm going to add mascara to my bottom lash lines. I am going to apply a blurring powder underneath my eyes and apply my blush here right now, and then I will show you guys my final result. Okay, so this is the mascara that I'm going to be using for my lower lash line. It is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Mascara. And that is just what I'm using for my lower lash line. Oh, what did I do? Okay. So I got a little bit of mascara there, but it's no biggie. I'll fix it. Of course, like my first makeup tutorial. All right. Oh, I gotta get it. Okay, so we're back. So I'm just gonna fix that mistake a little bit with a Q-tip, and I will go back over that area again. Ah, it's good enough. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to be using my blush. And the blush that I'm using today is the Jouer blush in the Cheeky Summer. And it has two different colors in it. It has Terracotta Sands and it has the Hot Coral. And this blush is so pretty, you guys. It's a little powdery, but this is the color Terracotta Sands. This is the color Hot Coral, and I use both of them. So I'm gonna take Terracotta Sands, which is this kind of rustic color, and I'm just going to put it on a big fluffy brush, tap the excess off, and oh, you know what? Okay guys, so before I apply my blush, before I apply my blush, I am going to be using the Laura Mercier Secret Blurring Powder. And I am going to apply this powder on this kind of pointed brush. This brush is like great for doing highlighter, and it's also great for going underneath the eye. So I'm going to tap some of that on my brush, tap off the excess, and just apply her blurring powder underneath my eye. I've used Laura Mercier Secret brightening powder, and I like that a lot, but I wanted to try the blurring powder out, and I actually really like it so far. I apply a little bit of it to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. I also apply it along my jawline, on my chin, and on my upper lip. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to go into my Jouer blush palette, and this blush palette has terracotta sands as well as hot coral. Really love this palette. I use it basically every single day. And this is the color terracotta sands. This is the color hot coral. And this rusty color, I'm going to take a fluffy brush, dip it in there a little bit, and tap off the excess, and just kind of apply it to my cheeks. Okay, and then I'm going to take my hot coral color, and I'm going to put that on my face as well, right on top of it. And I usually apply a little bit of blush just at the tip of my nose. And I am going to use some of my highlighter, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow palette. I got this palette with my sister, so I have fond memories of it, and this palette is so gross because I use it so much. But this palette, yeah, I'm going to use the color Moonstone and dip some of that in there and just apply it to the tops of my cheeks. And down the bridge of my nose. All right, and then I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus Matte spray, and I'm going to apply it to my face to kind of set everything. All right, you guys. My goodness, do I like makeup. And then last but not least, we don't want to forget lip gloss. And I will just throw on my Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. And we are good to go. Okay guys, so this is kind of the smoky pink, bronzy kind of look that I was going for. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, but let me know what you guys think below. I will leave a list of the items and the products that I used in this video in the link down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you like content like this, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.